Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear brothers and sisters of the human race, I greet you once again with a special greeting which says Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Peace be upon every one of you. My name is Kseka David Tabagobulla. I've come to share with you a piece of art that explains the functions of the heart of a human being. This piece was created and designed by me, but I want to explain the workings of the heart according to the name of Allah, which is written in that this beautiful piece of art. The name of Allah is the name that Allah laid down in every human being's heart. Every man's heart has a name of Allah, was designed according to this beautiful name of Allah. And what you see in the red colors, the capital big red colors, that is the name of Allah. That name of Allah consists of two sections, the upper section and the lower section. The upper section, if you use a vertical line to separate the upper section from the lower section, and then use the red big line to separate the left section of the heart and the right section of the heart, you work out that those are four. It makes up the four chambers of the heart of a human being. In the four chambers of the heart of a human being, there are designated activities or duties to every part of the heart, to every section of the chamber. There are activities which that chamber is supposed to carry out. Or in the green section, I'm going to start with the green section, which is on the right hand side. On the right hand side, where you see the green section of where both are up and down, it's green. The chamber in that part of the heart is green. On the right hand side is in a green color, is marked with a green color. That one looks after the muscles, the body, the building of the working of the human body, the muscles and intestines and all that, and also it supplies the brain. But on the left section, where you see a yellow and a white marking, that one works on the heating of the body, of the body. It works on the heat of the body. It works on the brain. It serves the brain as well as receives information from the brain, and it supplies blood to every section of the brain, and some parts of the heart itself. That in the yellow color, that's the section of the heart, or the chambers of the heart, which supplies the heart with blood. And also, when you go to the bottom, we are using the red big characters in this section. Those red big characters symbolizes the function, the inner details of the chambers of the heart of a human being. As you can see, on the right, in the lower section, you can see, let me put it to show you the lower section. In the lower section, you can see that on the right hand side there, the inner chambers in the red color kind of comes out of the green circle and the yellow circle. Those are the muscles from which the heart generates. Those represents the muscles in which the heart generates the continuous pumping motion of the muscles, so that the heart keeps on pumping or working so that it doesn't stop. The same applies to the left. As you can see in the lower section here in the left, the same principle applies. Muscles that generates power for the heart to pump on a continuous rotation to serve the body, to serve the heart and everything. And then, as you can see again, the sections are separated by colors, in and outside the outside colors. The brain depends on when the food we consume, which some people eat meat, some people eat fish, things like that. But the food that we consume, also when it goes into the body, it's separated into, it's put into section, into that serves the brain, that which serves the heart, and that which serves other things. But mainly green foods supply light to the eyes, and also the functions of the brain depend mainly on green matter, on green foods and fruits and all that. That cleanses the body, the brain, and all that. On the right hand side, again, the green foods, the fruits, the vegetables, etc. They help a lot in the building of the muscles and the functioning of the muscles. I usually depend on the green food that we consume, the food that is produced, which contain greens, which is green. You will excuse my English. I'm not a very I'm not a very good in English, but I've tried to explain to you the functions of the heart, and also, as I said, this name of Allah is the name from which Allah laid down to assemble the human heart, and also it's the same name that Allah laid down to assemble the brain of a human being. As you can see, there are two sections of the brain. Those who have studied biology know that a brain has two sections, and those two sections are represented here again with the very same name of Allah, this most holy glorified name of Allah. And as you can see that the brain is made of sections, 4 sections of the brain. I think there are 4 sections of the brain, but mainly their functions, the middle part of the brain serves, gives functions of the liver and the heat, the body generating heat, and also it gives eye light to the eyes, and also then again you go to the first 2 sections on the right. Those are mainly for muscle reflection of muscle functions. Yeah, that's the brain. And then when you go to the right, to the left, when you go to the right, the in the green color is for the muscle functions. Then on the left, which is yellow and white, those are for light, heat, and hearing and all that. Those are for the they call them the senses. The section works on the senses, which is works or the back of the head of a human being. Mainly, its function is to support the nervous system, to support the nervous system of the body. That's how that's how Allah laid down His name to create the human brain, to create the human heart. And the most important thing about this interpretation, my friends and brothers and sisters, is to understand, to make you understand what a human being is and who created him. My people, my people, you were created by Allah. You are created by the most holy glorified Allah. He created everything that exists. And on top of that, He created a human being. To make a human being understand that he was created by Allah, I was given this opportunity to explain to you these details so that you don't live in you don't live a life of foolishness. Eh? People are living in a very, very stagnant life by denying their creator, denying the divine laws that govern a human body. When you deny the divine laws that Allah who created us laid down for our survival, then you become a nuisance, and a nuisance that destroys everything in its path. Eh? These are the people who end up manufacturing weapons of mass destruction. Why would you manufacture weapons of mass destruction? Are you fighting a foreign alien, or are you fighting an alien, or you are fighting fellow human beings? Eh? You are destroying the habitat from which you survive from, destroying the nature. So in that way, I want people to understand, the people, the region, your religion from which you are created, all of you, all human beings are Muslims. All human beings are 1,000% conceived and created Muslims. You should remove these divisions of foolishness whereby you divide yourself into gangs and groups fighting each other for no reason other than shedding blood of a human being. Do you know what a human being is? You should stop destroying yourself, because He who created you is Allah is very, very, very serious, and He can destroy everything in a split second. Just because you people, you've failed to understand Him. You've failed to recognize who you are. And when He created us, He set us as divine laws. Some of those divine laws are exhibited in our daily products, daily exchange of greetings, like a smile. A smile confirms that every human being was awarded the dignity, the grace of happiness on this earth. Huh? The grace of happiness. Hmm? So why would you conjecture? Why would you make diseases and then inject it to human beings? Why would you engage in sadist activities to harm other human beings? Hmm? My people, I beg, for the safety of humanity, please dispense harmony to everyone, regardless of who she is or her color or his color, but you are all what is inside your hearts that gives blood to your bodies is the name of Allah. What is in your brains is the name of Allah, that designed those brains. So he gave you that name so that you can separate good from evil. Separate good from evil. Stop hurting each other. Now, I can't. I don't understand why men kill each other. Anyway, I've explained to you the brain of a human being is basically Allah designed it and made a signature with a name or as his signature in the brain of a human being. Allah designed the heart of a human being and made a signature as a proof, and a heart is able to function because of the signature of Allah, which says or which glorifies, which testifies of His greatness, Allah, that Allah indeed created everything that exists. My people, whoever you are, whatever race you are, whatever creed you are, whatever color you are all created by Allah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.